And when was it that you thought, I could do this and I could be regarded as a professional in this? Because, as kids, you've got dreams, and transitioning those dreams into like being something like, holy crap, I'm here and people are sponsoring me. When did you realize all that was possible for you?
Yeah, well, I think, there wasn't really a specific time, but I think over the years I had, there were a lot of people in the sport that I looked up to, like Leah Davison and other older elite athletes. And I think that's what really inspired me, is having them. And yeah, the more races I did and the more places that I raced, I was like, I love this. And seeing those people who have made a career out of it was really inspiring. So, yeah.
So I bet you had somewhere along that journey where you beat one of your heroes. Do you remember that day?
I don't know. I think there was one time, it was at a Benelli US Cup short track, and I was having a pretty good race, but then I think Emily Batty was right in front of me, and we were just coming into like the last lap, the last corner, and I could see her, and I was like, she's been one of the people that I've looked up to. And then it was like a sprint finish, and I passed her, and that was like, I think a proud moment. I was like, whoa, I just beat one of the ladies that I've looked up to for so many years. But yeah, no, it's so cool. I think what I love about the sport is that like there's always places that you can improve. And it just keeps going. And last year, kind of with no races and having that break, and there's a lot of questioning, and I was like, without goal, like these goals that we're always working towards this set goal and race, I was like, what do I do now? But it was really good to kind of step back and think about, well, how can I take this time and use it to the best of my ability, and come out of this stronger. So it gave me a lot of time to work on things that I work on ways to improve myself as an athlete. So yeah, I think that was really, it's kind of a silver lining of it all. It was really tough, but yeah.
So what were those major focuses that you worked on last year when you can ride a bike, but you can't compete at the moment? What were the things you were focusing on?
Yeah. It was hard. It was kind of a period of like, what should we keep training hard? Are there going to be races at the end of the year? Should I chase Strava segments? Because the same time you can ride all day, but I think I'm trained to like work for that goal. So I needed a set, something to achieve. So yeah, for us, it was like just riding our mountain bikes so much and exploring a bunch. We spent a lot of time up here in Colorado, because normally we're traveling, and we actually aren't here except for in the winter when there's snow. So it was really cool to explore like the high country and a lot of different riding. And I think just really working on my technical skills really helped me. And then, yeah, Strava was like the only thing to like beat, some kind of a competition thing. So we did a lot of that, and that was fun to kind of keep it going in the body. We'd wake up and like treat it like a race. We'd have a segment that we were planning on doing, and we'd prepare for it like a race. So that was kind of fun. It was a good way to get us through it. So.
Yeah. And what impact did COVID have on mountain biking as a whole last year? Did you notice a big decline or a big incline of cyclists, or what do you notice?
Yeah, it was a huge boom for cycling and mountain biking and just people getting into the sport. I think it was super cool to see that, and it's still going. But yeah, there's more people riding mountain bikes now than ever before, which is funny because, a lot of events were canceled, at least in the US. We didn't have a lot of races, but just people getting into it as a lifestyle sport is huge. So yeah, it's super cool to see. And I mean, Durango, you already have a lot of people outdoors, people riding bikes, but it was crazy. Like there's so many more. So it's really cool to see.
It's a double-edged sword though, isn't it? Because there's only so many trails and there's only so many days and so much time. So how do you manage to train? Because I'm going to imagine you're going to want to go a lot faster than me, although we could equally end up on the same trail. So how do you manage to trail without me holding you up or whatever it may well be?
Yeah, I don't think I've really experienced too much of that. I mean, I think there's a lot of trails here. And people are so good about sharing the trails, like hikers, bikers. So that's really cool. And it's cool to see that they can really coexist together. So yeah, I mean, there are days where you pass a lot of people, but everybody's outdoors, having fun, enjoying it. So yeah, it's just special to share that with everybody and just be kind. And yeah.
There's just a lot more people now than there was 12 months ago.
Yeah.